Okay, quick review on topic 3.4, 3.5. Both topics are taken together because they are pretty related. Let's start with this question. So a sinusoidal curve is given. So when I say sinusoidal, it doesn't mean that it is just a sine curve. It means that it can be a sine or a cosine curve. Find the period, frequency, amplitude in the middle line of the graph. Okay, so period is the minimum time taken for one complete cycle, right? So or minimum, x, that is for one complete cycle. So you can start from any point. Maybe I can start from this peak point. So I will start from here, and one cycle is completed at this point. So I started from -2. It was completed at 2. So from -2 to 2, 4 units. So the period is 4. Frequency is just reciprocal of period. So frequency is 1 over 4, or 1 over period. For midline and amplitude, you need to, I think it's better that, I can give you formulas for both. For midline, the formula is maximum value plus minimum value divided by 2. And for amplitude, it is maximum value minus minimum value divided by 2. All right, so all you have to do is find the maximum value, which is 3 in this case, and minimum value, which is -1 in this case. So this is going to be maximum value 3, minimum value -1 divided by 2. 3 minus 1 is 2, 2 over 2 is 1. So the midline, and whenever we write midline, it's not just a number. It's actually y equal to that thing. So y equal to 1 is considered to be the midline, which is obviously passing through the middle, which is like this. And the amplitude is going to be maximum value, which is 3, minus minimum value, which is -1 over 2. Double negative becomes positive. So 3 plus 1 is 4. 4 over 2 is 2. So amplitude is just 2. Amplitude is just numbers. You don't need to say that x equal to 2 or y equal to 2 or something. It's just a number. The amplitude is 2. Basically, amplitude is the distance between the midline and the maximum value, or the midline and the minimum value. So midline is obviously here. From 1, if you're going to go to 3, you will cover 2 units. From 1, if you will go to -1, you will again cover 2 units. So that is the amplitude. Okay. Likewise, a sinusoidal curve is given. We need to find all these attributes. So let's find the period. I think I'm going to start with the topmost point. It's easier for me to see where it completes one cycle. So it starts from here and completes over here. This is pi over 4, and this is pi over 2. It looks like this should be pi over 8. Pi over 8, and then pi over 4, and then this will be 3 pi over 8, and then this will be pi over 2, because it is divided into 4 equal pieces. So from pi over 8 started, and think about it like this. This is pi over 8. This will be 2 pi over 8, which is nothing but pi over 4. Then 3 pi over 8. Then 4 pi over 8, which is pi over 2. Then 5 pi over 8. Right? So from pi over 8 to 5 pi over 8, the distance is 5 pi over 8 minus pi over 8, right? 5 pi over 8 minus pi over 8, which is 4 pi over 8, which is pi over 2. So that's the period, pi over 2. Frequency is the reciprocal of this. That's going to be 2 over pi. Midline, I need to figure out the max, which is 4, min, which is -2. So max plus min divided by 2. 4 minus 2 is 2, 2 over 2 is 1. So y equal to 1 is the midline, and the amplitude is max minus min over 2. Double negative is positive, 4 plus 2 is 6, 6 over 2 is 3. So I have 3 as the amplitude. Likewise over here, I think I'm going to start probably with this point so that I don't have to make effort of finding what that point is. I'll start from here. I'll go like this, and I think this is where one cycle is completed. So it's from pi over 2 to 3 pi over 2, which is just 2 pi over 2, right? 2 pi over 2 is just pi. So period is pi. Frequency is 1 over pi. Max value is 1, min is -5. So maximum plus minimum over 2, which is 1 minus 5, which is -4. -4 over 2 is -2. So y equal to -2. and the amplitude is 1 minus 5 over 2, which is 6 over 2, which is 3. Over here, we are given that the maximum of a sinusoidal curve is this. The first minimum after reaching this maximum occurs at this point. So find the period, frequency, amplitude, and the midline. I know that the maximum is this and the minimum is, it doesn't matter whether that's the first minimum or third minimum, or minimum is minimum, right? Because that's a sinusoidal curve. So the maximum is 24, minimum is 10. So I can find the midline and the amplitude, because the midline is going to be maximum minus minimum, sorry, maximum plus minimum over 2, which is y is equal to 34 over 2, which is 17. And the amplitude is going to be maximum minus minimum over 2, which is 14 over 2, which is 7. All right, so this is the amplitude and this is the midline. All right, now if this is the maximum and this is the immediate next minimum, so it's something like this. This is at x equal to 0. This is at x equal to 3 pi. So obviously then I will have another maximum. So can we agree that this is half of the period? Because after all, period is like from maxima to minima, right? So maxima to minima is half period, which is 3 pi. So full period will be 6 pi, of course. Here, 3 pi from here to here and another 3 pi from here to here. So 6 pi, and the frequency is 1 over 6 pi. Likewise, here we are given the minimum value at 6. The first maximum after this is 16 and all these things. So I know that the midline is maximum plus minimum over 2. So maximum is 16, minimum is 6 over 2. So that's 22 over 2. So y is equal to 11. And the amplitude is 16 minus 6 over 2, which is 10 over 2, which is just 5. Likewise, from pi over 4 to 5 pi over 4, it's 4 pi over 4. 4 pi over 4 is just pi. So pi is half period, because obviously it's from maximum to immediate next minimum. So 2 pi will be the period and the frequency will be reciprocal of that. Here the minimum is given and the first maximum is also a similar concept. So we know that the minimum is -4, maximum is 8. So midline is maximum plus, maximum plus minimum over 2. So 8 minus 4 is 4. 4 over 2 is just 2. So y is equal to 2. And the amplitude is maximum minus minimum over 2, which is 12 over 2, which is just 6. And likewise, from negative pi over 2 to 0, it's obviously pi over 2 units, which is, we don't consider period as negative, it's just a positive number, right? So pi over 2 units, and this is the half period. The double of half is, double of pi over 2 is pi, so period is pi, and the frequency is 1 over pi. Okay, over here, of multiple choice questions. Which of the following best describes the behavior of f over the interval of 0 to pi? Where is 0? 0 is here. Where is pi? Pi is here. So this is what they are interested in. Increasing, increasing, decreasing. Obviously function is increasing because function is climbing in nature. And rate, this is a concave up or down? I think this is a frowning phase function. So this is concave down, means it is a decreasing rate. So increasing with a decreasing rate is option B. Then they're asking the behavior between -2 pi to -pi. Where's -2 pi? Over here. And excuse me, -pi is over here. So this is definitely not increasing, right? This is going down, descending. So this is decreasing in nature. And this is a smiling face function. So this is concave up. So clearly it is option C. More questions on the same curve. Here we are analyzing 2 pi to 3 pi, 2 pi, 2 pi, 2 pi, 2 pi is here, 3 pi. Isn't that same? 2 pi to 3 pi is also going down, and Oh, okay. Options are different. So here the function is definitely negative because it is below the x-axis, so it's negative, and the function is descending, so it is decreasing, so it's d. And then they're asking what is about negative pi to 0. Negative pi is over here, 0 is over here. So this is the rate of change is positive. Okay, so this is an increasing function, right? This is climbing, which means that ROC is positive. ROC is positive. And since this is a smiling face, ROC is increasing as well. So it has to be option A. Over here, here we need to analyze from 0 to pi over 2. 0 is here, pi over 2 is here. So G is positive? No, definitely G is negative because it is below the x-axis. And it is climbing, of course. It's increasing in nature, right? So it's climbing, so it's increasing. So it's option C. From pi over 2 to pi over 2 to pi is over here, which is increasing, of course. They are increasing, decreasing. So yes, definitely it is increasing. And it is a frowning phase curve. So frowning phase means it is concave down or decreasing rate. So increasing and decreasing rate is option B. More questions from pi to 3 pi over 2. Pi to 3 pi over 2 is here. The ROC they're asking. So this is obviously a, a decreasing function. So for a decreasing function, ROC is negative. And this is frowning phase. So it is concave down. So concave down means ROC is decreasing. So it should be option D. Last one is they're asking for 3 pi over 2 to 2 pi. 3 pi over 2 to 2 pi is the function is definitely going down. It's descending, so it's definitely not increasing. It is decreasing. And this is a smiling face function, so it has to be concave up. So it has to be option C. And finally, this question is already covered, guys, in 3.1D. So if you're still interested to see this again, I'll just put the link of that video in the description.